Hello Aquarius, welcome to your 2020 reading. This is for the second week or second half of January. I hope your year's going along fine. Um, so far I see the death of hate to just jump in, but I do see the death of a family. I saw the death card with the Ten of Pentacles. Are you like leaving a family or going through a divorce or something? You seem to have a lot of resolve around it. Um, it seems as though with the Nine of Wands that I saw that you've been going through things for a while with a relationship that you're not really happy in, and you're not quite sure. This keeps splitting. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a way to get away from it. It looks like you're considering someone in your past. But wow, looks like, yeah, it looks like Aquarius, it looks like you're bored with the situation. You don't want it anymore. Just like I saw when I was shuffling, it was coming through very, very strong. You're bored in a particular relationship, unfulfilled, emotionally unfulfilled. You've emotionally left the building of this relationship that you're in. But you do have a lot of emotion with the Ace of Cups here, but you're withholding from someone because you want to take your cup and go in a whole nother direction. This is how you ending up here. So we're going to do like I normally do. I'm going to clarify until the Knight of Cups comes to see how we arrive at the Knight of Cups. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. Aquarius is pretty much emotionally detached from a relationship and ready to give their cup. You're ready to give your cup to somebody else. You're not happy. Whenever there's a fixed sign that I'm reading about that's not happy, you've been at it for a long time. Fixed signs can hang on to something longer than I've ever seen before in my entire life. And I'm not just saying that. I got Mercury in Taurus, so I can be very stubborn. And I also have Aquarius moon. So, but I am a Gemini at heart, and Gemini pushes me out of unhappy relationships. And the reason why is because Gemini rules the nervous system. So what happens is when a Gemini is not happy, a lot of times our breathing can be compromised. We can get bronchitis, we can get asthma, we have all kind of lung ailments and things that'll pop up if we feel restricted in any form, or fashion. Now with Aquarius, the circulation system is ruled by you all. So what happens with Aquarius is when you all are in restricted situations where you're not happy but you feel trapped or something like that, what happens is your circulatory system will begin to shut down. There are lots of Aquarians that I know of that deal with where their blood flow is not flowing properly, where they feel sluggish, where they feel as though they don't have the energy that they actually need in order to get through. When an Aquarian is stuck, it literally feels like you have to push through a brick wall in order to get through the day, because your circulatory system is not vibrant when you're in a restricted situation. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. Also, I want to throw out the fact that this is an air sign reading, But all of these are cup readings, which lets me know that right now, Aquarius, you're very much in touch with your emotions, but that you're in the middle of a situation where you are withholding them from a person, but you want to release them to someone else. See, look, the Tower card actually clarified this Four of Cups. You're waiting, hoping, and praying that something ends because you have been with this person through thick and thin. You all are damaged. You don't really want to leave, but you feel like that you've done all you can do in this situation. So with the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Tower card in this obvious love reading, it shows that you are definitely planning on getting rid of a situation, and you're stepping into your emperor power and taking control back of your life and reawakening love in your life in another area. This is what you're withholding inside of you. Has you feeling tired, sluggish, numb. You feel numb, but inside, deep, deep inside, you're running over with love for someone else. I'm going to clarify the Emperor here. And then this is the Hierophant. Not only are you wanting to be with this person and give your love, you want to do right by this person that you are so deeply in love with. You want to marry them. You've been in your spirit for a long time thinking about this, and there you are showing up, Aquarius. This is definitely you, and these are all major arcana cards. We have the Emperor, we have the Hierophant, we have the Hermit, we have the Star. This is what's hiding deep inside of you that you can't wait to release. You see, look, oh my God, you're holding it all in with the Four of Pentacles. You're holding it in. And look, look at what this represents. This is the Emperor, this is the Hierophant, this is the Hermit, and this is the Star. And you're holding it all in because you're still stuck in this situation waiting for this Tower moment to come. I can't believe how this is unfolding. This is crazy. And look, Ten of Cups. You are coming into your Ten of Cups. You know it. You can smell it. You can feel it. And you cannot wait for this to unfold. You're going to make an offer, or someone's going to make an offer to you once you get out of this situation. But this Ace of Pentacles is also clarifying this Knight of Cups and this Ten of Cups. You're manifesting this. Like you're literally manifesting it because you feel very passionate about it. But you felt held back for so long. For the last 8 years, you have been wanting to get out of this situation, or 8 months. But I'm feeling years because there's a lot of Pentacle energy here as well. You're very disappointed in the relationship right now. You've gone inward to yourself, and here's the Knight of Pentacles energy and the King of Pentacles energy, and it's a lot of Pentacle energy here. So what it shows me is that you've worked and worked and worked in the physical world really hard. You've worked to provide, you've worked to stabilize, you've tried to do a lot of things in the physical world in order to prove yourself in this relationship, in order to even try to convince yourself that you need to stay and be responsible. But you have absolutely no passion with the Ace of Rods in reverse in the situation. Here's the Page of Cups, where you're like, and you're ready to end it. You're ready to end it. You're planting seeds already for your next love life. And you are waiting to be single. You're trying to like get your ducks in a row. You're waiting to get single so that you can go ahead and make a choice in regards to this, because for so long you did not know what type of choice you needed to make because you were bound. You're breaking out of this devil energy. You're willing to run from what's going on. And just cut your losses. You have some regret around the fact that you haven't been able to give of yourself fully like you want to. And with this Eight of Cups right here, you're ready. You're walking away. This is where you're walking into. Look at that. Okay. Remember I told you your Ten of Cups was the first card to define the Knight of Cups. Here's 8, 9, 10. And there it is. Boom. You're walking away from the 8. You're going back to get these 2 because you're trying to get to your 10. And you know exactly where you're going. You're not fooling me. You're trying to get to this Queen of Wands right here. You're trying to get to a Queen of Wands. Somebody that feels very, very, somebody that feels very, very confident. Here's the Lover's card here that represents, of course, Gemini. So you could be going towards Gemini, but you're definitely going towards the Lover's energy. It's somebody from the past. It's somebody from the, you got the victory. You know that you can be victorious in this. And did I say it was somebody from the past? Look at the Six of Cups. And you're looking to give them, it's a lot of cup energy. Here's the Queen and the King of Cups right here beside each other. I mean, it's just one of those things. Look at you. Look at you looking at each other, holding your cups, looking at each other with the Lovers, looking at each other, holding the cups. I mean, you honestly are so crazy in love with this person. This may be somebody you were in a third party with that you're no longer in contact with, but you always felt like that they were your twin flame, your soulmate. Definitely somebody from the past that you're going back in, trying to resurrect. You're moving cautiously, and you're definitely switching gears mentally. And this is soon as you mentally switch these gears, it's going to happen so quick. You're going to gain the strength. There's your Ace of Cups already there. Okay, you have to, it looks like with the Justice card and the Queen of Pentacles that you're going to be leaving a long-term relationship. You are very focused on your happiness. This is something that keeps you up at night because you're feeling like you're missing out on the Ten of Pentacles, but you just never knew how to get to it. So you were chipping away at it, and you were feeling like, okay, eventually I'm going to get there, but you knew you were going to have to leave. You're ready to communicate. You're ready to reach out with the Page of Swords and communicate about this wish fulfilled, this wish that you have. This person has no idea that you're going through all of this. You don't want to betray anyone, so you've kept yourself in this situation for a long time, but it comes down to the fact that you're going to make a choice to go and follow this Knight of Cups, and you're putting an end to a cycle of unhappiness. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. You're going through a lot to get to that Knight of Cups. Okay? You're going through a lot. Most of this you don't have to go through. It looks like you've already proven yourself. We went through almost the whole deck in order to get to the Knight of Cups. I only had about 20 cards left. I mean, you're already here at apathy, passionless, emotionally detached, bored, uninspired. You're already there. You're holding in love that you want to give to someone else. But yet, you went through this whole deck in order to get to that. This is what I'm going to say, Aquarius. Or if you're a cross watcher for Aquarius, you're putting yourself through a whole lot of unnecessary bull. Okay? What a shame. You need to break out of that because your heart is not in wherever you are right now. And trust me, you're deceiving yourself because you're attracted to someone else. So it's to your advantage to be honest with yourself, express your love to whom it is that you really love. Stay optimistic because you're in a relationship where there's not enough chemistry to make it work. That's what's defining this. This is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You're in a dead-end relationship. Look at that. I mean, you can't get any plainer than that. Why are you staying in a dead-end relationship, Aquarius or Aquarius cross watcher? You need to get back in touch with your playfulness. Pay attention to red flags. Go ahead and still focus on your finance and your career. But it's time for you to have a heart-to-heart conversation about this because, to be honest with you, you're feeling like, okay, it's time for me to move and change and switch up very soon. It's safe for me to love. This might be a relationship that you had in the past that you're trying to get back to. And you want to give it a chance because you felt like that this was really your relationship. But you're codependent in the relationship that you're in. That's actually what's keeping you. You don't have no chemistry here, but you're codependent in it. You feel like that this person needs you and you can't leave, or like, you feel guilty or you feel bound or something. But for you to take yourself through this whole thing because you just decided that you're going to tough it out in codependency and a loveless relationship, it's not admirable. In this day and time, people don't have to do that. And you don't need to beat yourself up about it. And this is what I'm telling all my fixed signs, because all fixed signs tend to beat themselves up and they hate to give up because they feel like they're losing or failing. It's hard for fixed signs to let go. But this is something that you have to let go of because it's going to chip away eventually at the love that you do have inside that you want to give to someone else. It's going to have you so numb that you're not going to have the energy to even be any good to someone else. So you need to take yourself out while you still got love flowing through you and really get reward yourself. Yeah, you need to feed your spirit. And look, you got the Uranus card, which is your ruling planet. And you definitely need to pay attention to what's going on with your body. And you need to pay attention to the fact that you do have what it takes in order to get through this relationship ending. All right? I'm going to pull this It's going to be the last. Just give you a little bit of quick advice here. And then we're moving on. Finances may be why you're staying, but it's going to be to your advantage if you go. You may need to negotiate a little bit so that you can, but if you don't, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it because the relationship that you want is not here. It's over there. You're not having the best sex. The best sex is in the relationship that you're trying to give this cup to here. But you're going to need to clear your mind, body, soul, and spirit before you actually go after this person. You're in a life cycle, which is probably why it has taken you the whole deck to get to these cups of love over here. So you may need to meditate a little bit and get your mind, body, and spirit together so that you can come to the resolve that it is what it is, baby. It ain't going to get no better where you are. You need to move forward. You need to free yourself. Reconstruct your world by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Go ahead and click the bell icon so that you can get all of my soul alignment messages, and I'll be communicating with you guys throughout the year. All right. Bye.